Hello everyone, today I will be breaking down everything car related in the new GTA 6 trailer number 1. Everyone on the internet right now is reacting to the trailer regardless if you were a GTA player in the first place. So to spice things up, I figured I'd find my niche, and I figured I know a lot about cars, both in-game and in real life as well. And I saw a lot of things car related in GTA 6 that we can look forward to when it comes out in 2025, hopefully. So now we shall get into it. I will be breaking these down by pausing on moments that I think is important, because if I was watching the trailer and pausing, then I would have copyright claim issues with UMG, and even if I muted the video, it would just be kind of strange. So we're just going to do screenshots because I don't want no problems with anyone. So here's the first one. You can see here a congested freeway, and I absolutely love this concept because a lot of people like to do what is called cutting up in GTA Online right now, where you drive pretty fast cars in and out through traffic, and the goal is to try to keep up with the other person without hitting or driving on the shoulder. Some people allow you to drive on the shoulder, but it's kind of considered cheating because there's no traffic on the shoulder, so obviously you will not be hitting any cars. And in GTA Online right now, you can't really do this because there's not really a ton of traffic. Sure, there's moments where traffic can pick up, but it seems to be pretty unreliable, and from what we see here, it looks like there will be plenty of cars on the freeway, which is fantastic. I just hope that this is also in GTA 6 Online and it doesn't affect any performance issues. It really shouldn't, because now we have pretty powerful consoles and we can handle more cars on the freeway, so this is great to see. Next up, we have one of the main characters, Lucia, hanging out the roof of a car, and I paused on this because is this something that we can look forward to, animations while we're in a car? We can't do this in GTA Online right now. You can do actions in cars, well, some at least, and it looks okay, but it's nothing really too special. If there's a sunroof in your car, you can't even open it, firstly. And there was no animation for hanging out the window, which we see a lot in this trailer. We see a lot of people doing things outside of their car, which is really fantastic, and I hope that it wasn't just for the pre-rendered trailer. I hope that is an actual gameplay element that we can expect to see. As far as cars in this particular frame, I can't really recognize any particular ones. However, the one in front of the one that Lucia is hanging out of is the Furia, or Furia, however you want to say it, and I believe the car she's in is the Zeruso with the T-top roof, but it's hard to tell. There's barely any part of the car, but that's not really what matters here. What matters is the animation, and it's looking good. Next up, we have this scene which seems to be taking place in a lower end part of Vice City, and it's looking pretty good here as well. As we can see on the street has absolutely amazing detail to it. You can see all the skid marks from tires on it. You can even see some corrosion or some deterioration on the street itself, which is really fantastic. As far as cars in this particular frame, all these are cars in GTA Online right now. Back there is the Jubilee. We have that in GTA Online right now. It's a pretty decent car. Right there on the left is the Granger 3600 XL, or it's the LX, I believe, but you know, same thing, different letters. And then the pink car that seems to be a donk conversion is also in the game, I believe. I forgot the name of it. I will throw a screenshot here if I could find it, but it's basically this car, I'm pretty sure. And then we also have a Benny's Buccaneer on the side here, which is pretty nice looking as well. And yeah, the scene just looks really good here. These cars really accentuated, and it is nice to see that we will see so many returning cars, because a lot of cars that have been released in GTA Online are pretty solid, a lot of the recent ones at least. Next up, we move on to my favorite scene from this trailer. It is where we are in Vice City Beach. We are right on the beach, and we can see a ton of returning cars, including the Cheetah Classic and the Comet S2 Cabrio. I recently made a video on cars that I think should be in GTA 6 traffic, and those are 2 of the cars in that video out of the 10, so it's pretty cool to see those make it in. The Jubilee was also one of those cars, so it's pretty nice to see that, you know, my suggestions were pretty on point, and the cars here just look simply fantastic. Some of these are a little bit tweaked as well. The Cheetah Classic does not look like that in GTA Online right now. The rear end has a bit less detail to it, and you can see even the bumper, that black part on the bumper, that is not a customization that you can put on GTA Online. And the lighting from all the cars is really great as well. We can see the Gauntlet Hellfire there. These taillights look fantastic. It is unchanged from the GTA Online version we have now, but the overall car is remastered, which is great to see. We can also see the Carbonazar and the Coquette D10, 2 of my favorite sports cars. And we also have a motorcycle right there, which seems to look like a hybrid between the Akuma and maybe the Baddie as well, but it does look like a completely new motorcycle, which is great to see. Motorcycle enthusiasts will certainly appreciate that. And the car colors themselves also just look fantastic. You can see all the lights reflecting off of it, and the color on the Comet S2 Cabrio there seems to look like a new color as well, which is once again great to see. We really have not gotten a lot of new colors in GTA Online, except for the chameleon colors and the metal colors, which were added pretty early in GTA Online's lifespan. So hopefully we can look forward to seeing more customization options like that, and hopefully they keep on adding those customization options as the game progresses. Here's another shot of the freeway network, and as you can see here, there is also pretty congested amounts of traffic on the freeway, which once again should be great for just the realism factor in GTA Online. Even if you don't like to cut up in traffic, it would be great to drive around and actually have NPCs try to, you know, cut you off in traffic, which I'm sure will happen. I can't wait to see how NPCs are in GTA 6, because in GTA 5 Online, they are literally designed, it has been proven, to hit you off of the road, which I honestly don't mind too much. They're pretty predictable now. I've been playing the game for a pretty long time. You can pretty much anticipate what they will do depending on the street you're on, and hopefully if GTA 6 has that as well, it will be as predictable as it is in GTA 5 Online. There does also seem to be a new yacht off there to the right as well, and there is a cargo ship on the left, which is super cool. Hopefully we see more types of boats in GTA 6. Right now in GTA Online, the only update we haven't really received yet is a sort of naval update or something aquatic based. If you want to count Cayo Perico, you can, I guess, but all they really added is a submarine. I'm talking about high-end speedboats and more yacht options, but I doubt we will ever see that now, and I am perfectly fine with waiting until GTA 6 comes out. Here is a pretty interesting frame, not because of what you think it is, but once again, we can see animations of people interacting with the actual car. You can see this lady putting her arm on the outside of the car and leaning up and looking at her friend, which is doing you know, but yeah, just super cool to see NPCs actually interacting with the car they're in. In GTA games, NPCs, they interact with the car, they'll lean out and shoot with a gun or whatever, but they never really actually physically touch the car. And it's cool to see that implemented here. Once again, I hope this is an actual gameplay element and not just for the trailer. Here's another interesting scene from the trailer. We have what seems to be a slideshow where people have taken over an intersection and there are cars around and they're all watching. This is super cool to see, and it begs the question to me personally, will this be a gameplay element in GTA 6? Because right now, if you try to close an intersection off, NPCs do not care. They will just drive around you and find any way to ruin it. Which doesn't bother me too much, but it is cool to see maybe what they are hinting at here. Maybe if you actually block an intersection, NPCs will just stop and wait for you. Maybe until you shoot a gun, then they'll get scared and maybe drive into you. I really hope it makes it into the finalized GTA 6, but once again, we will have to wait and see, and car enthusiasts will definitely appreciate this, because while slideshows in real life are often looked down upon because people ruin it and they just start damaging cars and hitting people on the sidewalk, this is obviously a fictitious game and that will not happen. No one will get ran over in real life because they're doing this in a game. So once again, hopefully we can see this actually make its way into the finalized GTA 6, and I personally really hope we will see this. And as far as specific cars in this frame, there are so many new cars that I have never seen before. It's hard to really get a good look at what they look like because once you zoom in, it gets pretty grainy, and even from here, you can't really tell. So definitely expect a lot of new cars on release in GTA 6. Here's a frame that you maybe didn't think I would go on because it looks pretty average. I mean, a guy, Florida man, you know, he's just outside his car doing whatever. But I'm not focused on that. If you take a closer look at the door frame here, you can see that it looks nothing like the current GTA 5 Online Ruiner interior door frame. It actually has layers to it. It's not just a 2D wall that they put a sticker on basically to make it look like a door. It actually looks like a proper functioning door with a door handle and intricate design, which is really awesome. I really want to see how it looks in first person in GTA 6. Very excited for that element. It will make the game only feel more immersive and realistic. Once again, a frame that you probably didn't think I would go over, but I went over it because there are stickers on this guy's back window. Similar to the Crew or Forza Horizon, will we be able to put stickers on the back of our windows or on our front window, on the side? It would be really cool. I know a lot of people in real life like to do that with their cars. They will put their Instagram ad on maybe their passenger or their driver window, so you could go on their Instagram and check it out. And because it does look like that GTA 6 will have some sort of social media, it would be cool to have your social media in-game account name on the side of your car so people can go look you up. That'd be really cool and very intricate. I don't know if Rockstar will go that deep, but it would be really awesome to see window decals and stickers on our cars in GTA 6. And hopefully we will even be able to make our own, because these here look like just a game-made sticker. It doesn't look like these are unique to the player. We will just have to wait and see. We have another frame here showing off the interior of a car, and I can tell that this is an old car because the interior actually looks old. This is fantastic. This is all I've been wanting really in GTA Online ever since cars basically have been in GTA Online, which is day one. The interiors just don't match the car. A lot of old cars will have this ugly interior with a carbon fiber strip on the dash. It looks horrendous. It obviously does not suit the car, but cars back then were not made with first person in mind. And matter of fact, when first person was added as part of Xbox One and PlayStation 4, Rockstar went back and added a lot of interiors to cars, and they kept these old, outdated interiors. Really sucks, but here we see it in GTA 6. We have cars with actual good, time-correct interiors. Fantastic, just chef's kiss. Hopefully a lot of cars have unique interiors, and even if they do repeat a couple of interiors here and there, as long as they're accurate to the car's appearance, I am totally fine with it. It also looks like there is an older Crown Vic police car that we will hopefully see in GTA 6, bringing it back from GTA 4 where there was also a Crown Vic police car. Very cool to see those return, and hopefully we get a Ford Explorer-esque police vehicle, because that's mostly what police use nowadays, just because SUVs are more practical. Either way, it's great to see that the police actually have a diverse amount of cars at their disposal, and they don't just use 2 cars at any given time. Another quick frame here, I just wanted to showcase these seats. Look at these seats. You can see the leather grains on the seats. I know this is a pre-rendered trailer and things are made to look as best as they possibly can, but it's just amazing to see that this is the interior of a car and you can see the individual leather grains on a car seat. It's absolutely fantastic, and I have no doubt that this will make it into the finalized game, because why would they show in a trailer like this with all this detail? It's obviously going to be, if anything, a slightly less detailed seat, but still looks fantastic. Here's another cool scene. We have what looks like to be a flipped car on the freeway causing some sort of traffic jam or whatever, or traffic accident, and we have a Gauntlet Hellfire police unit vehicle, which looks absolutely sick. It'd be really cool to actually get chased down by a car that is competitively good and decently fast, because right now in GTA Online you could get away from the cops in pretty much anything. Cop cars are not particularly fast. They mostly use rubber banding to catch up to you, which kind of sucks and is a pretty unrealistic way to balance things out, but it's whatever. GTA Online is a pretty old game at this point. And yeah, overall the scene just looks fantastic. You can see the smoke emitting from the engine that is flipped, and the cars just look fantastic. Oh my god, I'm so excited. These cars just look great. Once again, you could see the details on the freeway. You could see all the water and the stains from years of use, and it's something that we can expect to see in GTA 6 a lot, because they've shown it all over this trailer already. There's also a decent amount of new vehicles in this shot, and it's cool to see Weasel News making a comeback to the GTA universe. Once again, a Weasel News helicopter report. We have a scene with a bunch of cops and some outlaws. I'm not sure what's happening here, and we have a beautiful car right here, ladies and gentlemen. Is a Ford Taurus. They took it out of the US market. I'm so sad. I don't actually know if it's overseas, and by now they probably have updated it and it looks different, but this generation Taurus just looks fantastic, and we have it in GTA Online, but it looks pretty bad. Here it is obviously remastered and it just looks fantastic. We also see a Buffalo STX police car, which looks fantastic as well, but the most interesting part of this frame to me is that this Comet here looks to be the Comet Retro Custom, but the rear is a more realistic looking Porsche 911 to its actual correct time period. In GTA Online right now, the rear does not look like that. I'll throw a screenshot here. It looks more like the regular Comet rear taillights, and this Comet Retro Custom that they have in this trailer, at least that's what I think it is, looks absolutely fantastic. And hopefully we can tune these cars and throw crazy mods on them, because in real life these are incredibly robust cars that are made for pushing big horsepower numbers. But it's really cool to see remastered cars in this trailer so far. All the remasters have been spot on. I love them. Here's another frame. Here we have our main protagonist Jason and Lucia driving this tulip, and I want to show you guys this frame because we can see from the wheels here that the sidewall is pretty thick, which is pretty accurate for old school muscle cars. They need a lot of sidewall because of how they were built, and it begs the question to me, will we be able to customize the amount of sidewall we have on certain wheels? Because in GTA Online right now, the wheels, the sidewall amount, they're as they come. You cannot alter them at all, and most of the time it's very minimal amounts of sidewall, which I hate. It makes the wheels look skinny almost, even if they're pretty chunky tires. And while it is a pretty minor element in this whole entire trailer, I have seen it pretty often. I wanted to pause here because it showcases it best. And once again, I really hope we're able to alter our wheels sidewall, which car enthusiasts will certainly appreciate. And once again, here is another example of the character interacting with the car around them. We have Lucia holding the side of this car here. It's really fantastic, although this particular example is probably a pre-rendered element, but hopefully once again we can see this make its way into the finalized game. And that is it, everyone. That is everything we know about the cars in GTA 6 so far. This is barely trailer number 1. I will come out with more of these videos as the trailers come out more and more, but from what we're seeing so far, all in all, everything is looking great. The cars, the graphics, the realism, everything looks fantastic, and it mind boggles me that this is barely the first trailer. GTA 5's first trailer looked awful in terms of nowadays. I mean, it's just not great. GTA 4's first trailer, let's not even talk about that. So it's absolutely insane that this is how the first trailer looks. I can only wait and see and predict how the final game will look. It will look absolutely fantastic, and hopefully it runs pretty good as well. I'm on an Xbox Series S right now, and I probably will have upgraded to the Series X by the time this game comes out, and I recommend you do the same. Even if it is on Xbox Series S, I think for gameplay, you're gonna want the Xbox Series X, and it's been so long, you may as well. But yeah, all in all, very impressed from what Rockstar has done so far. Very excited for the final game to come out and for more trailers to come out, which I will show you all when they do. And that is everyone, once again, everything we know about the GTA 6 cars so far. Thank you all for watching. I wasn't really going to make a video like this because I think these types of videos are so oversaturated. I knew before the trailer even came out, everyone and their mother was going to be reacting to the trailer. But I found my niche. I found it, reasonable to make a video like this because I don't think a lot of people would. And hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as I did making it. This was a very fun video to make. Thank you all for watching so much. Have a great day or night or evening, and goodbye.